So this has been happening over the last few days. YouTuber MechaRandom receives death threats after a video about Star Wars and Brie Larson. MechaRandom, as you know, she is on the show. And frequent contributor. We like having her on. That's great. It's what more can we say about that? But this is just bizarre. What's happening? She made a video about Brie Larson. She wants to be in Star Wars. Actually, it was the Mary Sue that says Brie Larson is everything in a Jedi we want. YouTuber MechaRandom reported she received death threats following a video discussing Brie Larson potentially joining the Star Wars universe. In the video below, MechaRandom praised the idea of Larson joining the Star Wars universe as she mocked a recent Instagram post of Larson posing in Jedi robes that was covered by the Mary Sue. She specifically praised the idea because she's perfectly happy to monetize Brie Larson's stupidity and the Mary Sue's as well. Well, we all are. We all are perfectly happy. We're all perfectly happy to monetize Brie Larson's stupidity and the Mary Sue's stupidity because the Mary Sue just constantly puts their foot in their mouth. That's what this is about here. The Mary Sue constantly puts their foot in their mouth, and they shoot their mouths off, and they act stupidly. And I don't think it's misogynistic to say that. The Mary Sue is not exactly the bastion of quality journalism. They frequently look for things to find wrong, and now they're attacking. The Breebots, as we call them, are attacking MechaRandom. Following the publication of the video, MechaRandom reported she received several death threats. She shared them with Twitter from a user going by the name of Elora Fawn. Elora Fawn. Now, I don't want to go over these death threats because I don't want to call attention. She's received others. She shared them with me on Twitter, and I don't want to call more attention to these people than need be. My advice to anyone in the community who knows of these people is just to block them or to mute them. But that's just me. I can't speak for everyone, but please don't engage them. Because don't engage them, because they feed off of this stuff. And I'm not sure what it is about this. Why are you singling out MechaRandom? Other people have made these videos before. SC Reviews, Ethan Van Sciver, Geeks and Gamers, John Talks. Certainly we have made these videos about Brie Larson. Not only did MechaRandom receive death threats from Elora Fawn, but a user using the handle Captain Marvel Fan stated that they would throw stones not only at MechaRandom, but a number of other YouTubers, including Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, Ethan Van Sciver, and John Talks. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now we have threats of violence. Threats of violence. Really? What is this? The Middle Ages? You stoned the heretics? That's what they used to do to the heretics, to the non-believers. So what you're saying is Brie Larson is your messiah, and you will stone anyone who does not share their belief in her. So that's pretty much what you're saying. Anthony from Captain Marvel Fan. Oh, this looks like Hebrew. Brie Larson can post a fucking Instagram picture without being bombarded with hate videos. Brie Larson is so pure, these bitches want to ruin her mental health. I'm pretty sure she doesn't care. If I see any of them in public, I'm throwing stones at them. Oh, well, like I said, you want to stone the heretics. We're all heretics. We don't believe it. I certainly don't believe in Brie Larson. What has Brie Larson done for me? She hasn't done squat for me. Media goes to work for Disney. Major push for Brie Larson's Star Wars film. Well, okay, well, Toe Stark, not just beating him up, use acid and eyeballs. Oh, that's terrible. Why did I do? Oh, no, that's terrible. It's not, we're just sharing, these are already in the public domain. Bounding into Comics has already shared these, so I don't think it's over the line to show them. Seriously, I tried to, okay, well, it's Twitter. People make mistakes on Twitter. I make mistakes on Twitter. I tried to watch these hate videos, especially these four clowns. They're just living on using her fame for clicks and attention. We should do a mass report. Oh, so you're going to turn people in who don't believe in the same thing. Let me tell you something. It's not just YouTube that's making money off it. It's people like Entertainment Tonight. It's people like TMZ, the E Network. So you've got a lot of reporting to do. Certainly, you have a lot of reporting to do. We're not the only one. We didn't start this. No. Entertainment Tonight has been on the air for about 25, maybe probably 30 years. I remember in the 80s when I was a kid. I remember their Star Trek II coverage, Wrath of Khan. They were one of the first ones to say that I heard that there were 2 endings to Wrath of Khan that they were testing. One where Spock dies and one where Khan destroys the Enterprise. I've never seen that other ending, though. I want to know if it's out there. Well, it goes on. MechaRandom responded to the above tweet from Captain Marvel fan by posting a nude picture of Brie Larson from one of her films. She has since deleted her responses involving the pictures of Brie Larson, but explained her decision. I'm kind of a hothead. Well, yeah, she is. Yeah. So I responded to the creep with some nude pics of Brie from a movie after they threatened to throw rocks at me. And easily hours of being bombarded with what I call Brie bots. Well, they're Brie bots. She added, I did delete any pics of Brie Larson really quickly because, ew, who wants that on her time? Yeah, I've seen those pictures. I've seen those pictures, and they're not flattering. No, they're not flattering. The Brie Larson is a woman who and you're gonna say I'm body shaming her, but I'm really not. I'm just stating my opinion as a man who appreciates beautiful women. Brie Larson actually looks worse naked than she does with her clothes on. She has this very kind of what do you call a lithe body type, but it's hard to explain. It's not very attractive. I don't know why. She's and if you look at pictures before and after, it's obvious. You can see she's had a nose job and she's had a breast augmentation, but that's nothing unusual. Lots of women in Hollywood do that to accentuate certain features and to call less attention to other features. So really, it's not unusual. I don't blame her for wanting to do that. She could do whatever. It's her body. She could do whatever she wants. Following her response, the Brie Larson HQ account called on their followers to brigade MechaRandom's Twitter and mass reported to Twitter. So we have conspiring against another YouTuber on Twitter. Okay, that's lovely. Not only did they call for their followers to do a mass report on MechaRandom, but also provided instructions on how to do so. In the now deleted tweet, they wrote, if everyone reports her for the same reasons, then she will get suspended easily. Then they advised people to block her, just as a precautionary measure so she doesn't get you suspended. Okay. So we see how this works now. Important, I'm sure many of you guys are aware of @RandomMonkey. I have never been the one to get myself involved in any of their criticism, but recently she leaked the private pictures of Brie Larson. Let me tell you, those aren't private pictures. You can find those on the internet. They've already been leaked. And if she's in a movie, doing a nude scene, that is fair game, as far as I'm concerned. If it's already out there on the internet, if it's a publicly available movie, she's putting it out there. It was her choice to do that. If she's in a movie, just as if I'm in a movie, then it's in the public domain. And that's fair game. You'd have to take it up with who owns the studio, whatever studio owns the movie. But she's already out there. That was her decision to appear nude in a movie. That was entirely her decision. And if that comes back to bite her, that's her on her. Check the thread details below. Oh, and it goes on. MechaRandom did indicate to me that she reported both Brie Larson HQ and Elora Flawn to Twitter. She told me I spent hours reporting them. Well, she did, yeah. She told me that. But the person brigading didn't violate the terms. She shared with me her responses from Twitter, indicating both Brie Larson HQ and Elora Flawn did not violate terms of Twitter. We have answers about that. Oh, okay. Hello. Okay, and there's the response from Twitter. And there's the form letter. MechaRandom responded to the threats via YouTube channel. In a video, she warns Brie Larson. And yeah, these people have an unhealthy. It's not us that have the unhealthy obsession with Brie Larson. It's the fans. Just like Was Annie Wilkes from Misery, who when she kidnapped James Caan, put him in the cabin, broke his legs, forced him to write a sequel where it brought the main character back of Misery's child. Yeah, and yeah, it's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. Mark David Chapman suffered the same, and there was another girl, Rebecca Schaefer. You might remember she had an obsessive fan, and he showed up at her door, and this was back in 1991 when you didn't think twice of this. Just people just go about living your life, and Rebecca Schaefer appeared in a movie, and she did a sex scene, and he didn't take kindly to that, and he thought she's pure. Oh, she's pure. Oh my God, how could she do this? It shattered my image of her, and he showed up at her door, and he shot her. 21 years old, she was shot in cold blood. A life of so much potential cut short. And these Brie bots here, that actually is what this is reminding me of. But I have a question for the Brie bots, for anyone who is that obsessive of a fan of Brie Larson. What has she done for you? Seriously, what do you get out of this? This is an actress that, from what I've seen, and I don't know her. She may be a perfectly lovely woman. I have no association with her. But this is an actress who doesn't seem to be a people person. I've seen the interviews with her. She doesn't seem to get along with her co-stars. They are visibly put off by her. And she claims she was attacked by a TSA agent who merely asked her for her phone number, when she could have just responded, "Listen, I'm sorry. I'm very flattered. But I have a boyfriend. But I'm very flattered anyway." I don't know what the I don't know what the circumstances with that were. The TSA could have disciplined. Hey, listen, yeah, man, get a date on your own time. And that could have been the end of it. No, but she had to make a federal case on it. This is an actress who constantly feels she's being attacked. Really, is this someone worth defending? Going to this length to defend? No, I don't think it is. This is not going to stop, apparently. We got Comic-Con coming up in about a week. And when Kevin Feige introduces Brie Larson as the new face of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I wonder what's going to happen. And for those defending her, I mean, you can't defend her anymore. Yeah, people talk about the Phantom Menace. You know, saying that the Phantom Menace is the ones that are negative. Really, I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. We're just responding. We're just responding to what's out there. But this whole thing with Brie Larson, what do you get out of this? What do you get out of defending her? Did she promise to buy you a Cadillac? You're going to get free passes to her movies? What do you get out of defending her? Oh, she's so pure. Is she? Is she really? Is she really? I doubt it. I doubt it. She has the same foibles as we do. She's a human being. She puts on her pants one leg at a time. Though she would probably say that's a rule of patriarchy that she's not going to adhere to. And this is getting kind of a long, rambling thing, but it needs to be said. You are you're pushing that rock uphill, defending Brie Larson. You're like Sisyphus. You're pushing that rock up a hill, and you don't need to. Just don't listen. As much as I love the Beatles, I don't care if people make jokes about them. Oh, John Lennon was a misogynist woman. Like, I don't care anymore. Really? Say what you want. I don't care. But this whole thing, like I said, I mean, look, it's unnecessary. What do you get out of defending her? MechaRandom's a close associate of mine. What do you get? Oh, and look, my scan's complete. But what do you get out of defending Brie Larson? I don't understand. I just don't get it. MechaRandom is not a threat to her. And I'm sure Brie Larson doesn't care. She doesn't care. And she doesn't care that you're defending her. Find something better to do with your time. The only reason why we're making videos about it is because we're just commenting. We're doing whatever. Listen, it's as old as time. As soon as the first play was put on, there's been people that said, what do you thinketh of that? Oh, thou thoughtest of that? It did suckage. Really, seriously. You're not getting anything out of defending Brie Larson, okay? I just want to remind you that. You want to? Go right ahead. Just remember, she'll walk over you to get what she wants. Doesn't matter. You want to defend Brie Larson? Go right ahead. You're getting nothing out of it. You can say you like her all you want. Oh, I like her acting. I like her singing. I don't know why you'd say that. But go right ahead. But you know what? Defending her against MechaRandom or against Ethan Van Sciver or against John Talks or against Geeks and Gamers or even against Midnight's Edge, you get nothing out of that. Nothing. Nothing. All right, catch you next time.